Okay, says I'm live. I'll turn that off for sure. Says I'm live. Light. Hi, Joycey. Hi, Wendy. Let me get a pop-out chat here. Trying a little different setup today, so we'll see how this works. Hi, Linda. Hi, Gail. Yeah, let's see how it works. All right, there's quite a bit of lag. I'm surprised. Hi, old Carol. I never call you Carol. CB. Hi, Galena. All right, let me move this so I don't get a bunch of junk on it. Yeah, we'll see how this setup will work. Don't know. Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. It was fun watching Dee Dee this morning. Just trying to figure out what's straight. That ain't straight. All right, maybe that's better. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'll go back and say hi to everybody. Hi, Heather. Hi, Joan. Hi, Ian. Hi, Kathy. Kimberly, Diana, Joan. So today, April, a little creative. You guys probably know her. Oh God, here's Eileen, ready for a mess. Was out selling a painting today. Yay, Ian. But anyway, April, who is a little creative, asked how I made this tray for the watercolor palette. So I thought I would do it quickly because it really shouldn't take that long. Hi, Molly. Hi, Diana, Wendy, Sharon, Kat. And then after we're done with this, which it won't take long, believe me, and I haven't stained any of the wood or anything yet. So yeah, I'm just going to show basically how to build it. Hi, Piccola. I love Dee Dee's painting of you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to quickly show how I made this one. It's really easy, quick, out of balsa wood. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then Eileen saying, are you ready for a mess? And no, now that you mention it, Eileen, I'm not really ready for a mess. I showed you guys the aftermath of a stream the last time when we did the, what did we do? We did magicals, we did inks, we did everything. This place was a wreck. I mean, practically everything I owned was out laying around somewhere. Yeah, go back and watch Dee Dee's live later. She did a really fun kind of whimsical painting of Piccola based on what Piccola likes. Hi, Kia. Do you need to plant a balsa tree to get the wood? No, you can just walk right, just walk right into Hobby Lobby. Go, woohoo, I'm going into Hobby Lobby and I'm going to buy me some balsa wood. Just like that. Hi, Nanamo. So no tree planting involved here. But I didn't know if I should wait to do that until April shows up or just let April watch the recording. Probably I can't plan the stream around somebody coming in, so I'll probably go ahead and do it, and then she can just come back and watch the recording. My allergies are not any better, so you're going to have to be dealing with that again. And for a few weeks, maybe all summer, I'm just going to have allergies. That's it. It's just what it is. So I'm just giving a few minutes for people to come on in. And then I thought, if the box turns out good, because I went down in my storeroom and dug around and found a pretty nice wooden box here. And it's not huge. Let me zoom out here a little bit so you guys can see the whole box. If it turns out good, I will give this away. But if it doesn't come out good, I don't know. Hi, Holly. It should come out just fine. So yeah, if this one comes out good, this will be a giveaway. And I think the way I'm going to do it is, one, if you only enter if you are a watercolor artist and you buy tubes of paint that you want to fill half pans, because I'm going to set it up pretty much exactly like this one, except different sizing, of course, because the box is a different size, with the half pans. So it is a nice little box, and it's got nice hardware on it. It's got nicer hardware than mine. I'm going to add hardware to mine, but yeah, it's a nice little box. So if everything works out good, this will be a giveaway. And I think I'm going to do it different. Rather than give it away on stream, I think I'll do what Dee Dee did. I win, don't want to have to make one. I'm going to do it like Dee Dee, where I'm going to have you leave a message on this video to enter you into the drawing. So your message has got to say, you did great today, I love your videos, whatever you want, but you also have to say, enter me in the drawing. That would be great with little pans for charms. Who needs water? Okay, well, see, Eileen's already repurposed it. So if you want to repurpose it, there you go. Hi, Jilly. So yeah, you know, but that's kind of my idea, is that, you know, if you're not a watercolorist or you don't want to put little charms in there, hell, just say enter me in the drawing if you want. Kiss my butt to win. There you go. That's basically the whole idea. I mean, if you don't tell me exactly how awesome I am, why would I include you? No. If you do that, you will be in the drawing, and I'll probably give it away next Monday, because I still have a little bit of work to do on mine. I haven't had a chance to really work on it, but I did get all the pieces made, and I thought, well, I'll stain all the wood at one time. So I've got all the pieces for mine cut. Now all I need to do is go ahead and glue it in and stain it. Well, I'll stain it before I glue it in. I think this box that I'm making today, I'm going to build it, and then I'm going to, what's my PayPal account? Email address. Hi, Shauna. The deadline for leaving the message in the comments will be next Sunday evening. So while I'm watching Dee Dee Monday morning, I'll get all the messages compiled. Of course I'm going to stain the wood. Are you kidding? It won't look cool if I don't stain the wood. Hello. So yeah, I thought that would be a really fun giveaway. Yeah, and by next Monday I should have everything done. The box will be put together, because I'm not sure what I'll do on the bottom, because this one will also have a tray. And I like the tray idea because you can take it out and you don't have that bulky box sitting anywhere. You can just take your tray out and have your porcelain dishes. I won't have, yeah, they are soap dishes, CB. You got two for like $11 on Amazon, and they happen to fit that box perfectly. Now, I don't have porcelain trays for this one, so I thought what I would do on this one is either make a second tray or just leave it. I would go ahead and put the spacers in for the tray to sit on, and then you can use the bottom for whatever you want. But mine, yeah. And I was going to make a separate little tray for the bottom of mine to put my overflow watercolors in. But it's just not very big. You know, I would maybe get 2 or 3 more rows. And I thought, that's kind of a hassle. It is going to be a good giveaway. I will have to find a cigar box that comes close to fitting them. Yeah, because this tray would only be like 2.5 inches, a little over 2.5. So it wouldn't, I couldn't even fit 3 rows of paint in, but I may end up doing that anyway. So for right now, I just slap my, my little swatch things in there, and that may stay there. I don't know. Because I know me, and I won't put my paint brushes in here. I really won't, because I use them for too much other stuff. So, yep. So you'll definitely get the box and the top tray. Okay. Just the empty box is worth the price of admission. You guys, these boxes are actually not that hard to find, and they're not that expensive. You can go on eBay and search for cigar boxes, wooden cigar boxes, and you can get them. So, yeah. You can get them for, I don't know, probably $10. A lot of people are buying them to make guitars out of, which I don't necessarily understand, but if you go on there, you'll find a lot of guitars made out of cigar boxes. But I have a bunch from when I used to go to Mexico all the time. So, okay, repeat the rules. The rules are you have to go to this video after it renders and is up on YouTube and leave a comment. And I really prefer if you tell me how awesome I am, but that's not necessary. But the one thing you do have to do is put me in the drawing, because some people may not want the box. And a big tip doesn't help either. Listen to Kathy. The girl knows what she's talking about. You made purses out of them years ago. Yeah, I've seen them repurposed for a lot of things. Most of mine, honestly, what I've done, I have a lot of glass top, and I considered, I'll just yank this one over and show you. A lot of mine have the glass lids, and I think this would be fun where you can see through it, and it's dusty because, yeah, that's just the way I roll. Here, we'll clean it up real quick. But I thought one of these would be really fun because you could see the paint through it. And I may do that yet. Who knows? I'm a cigar box freak. So did that make sense, Shauna? Did you get all the rules? Go to your local wine store and ask for empty cigar. Yeah, around here it's hard to get them, and it's hard to get the wooden ones. They'll give you the cardboard ones, which you could repurpose those too. I mean, they're made out of nice, sturdy cardboard. But that is the giveaway. It will be this box with the tray to put, and I'll size it for watercolor pans, half pans, okay? And because I've opened this up to anybody, I will go ahead and ship international, but I hope to God I don't have to. They got smart and started charging for them. That doesn't surprise me, CB. So I'm going to go ahead. I have already cut the bottom of the tray. And what I did, like on mine, I just used a nice heavyweight piece of chipboard that actually Lena had sent me. So for this one, and the cardboard that comes off your pads of paper is nice and heavy, but I wanted it a little bit heavier, so I went ahead and glued 2 pieces together. And I used one that had a nice finish for the bottom of the tray. And then this one is going to be all hidden anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hi, Kenny. So I did go ahead, and this balsa that I picked out is about 3/16 inch wide. It's just under 1/8 of an inch. So I went ahead and spaced everything out. And I'm going to be able to get, let's see, 2, 4, 6 rows of paint. And then there'll be an empty tray here for you can put a paintbrush or whatever in. And then the way the spacing worked out. And every cigar box is going to be a little bit different, okay, because of the size of the box, right? So it looks like on this one it's going to fit 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 half pans across, and what did I say, 6 down. So this little tray is going to hold 60 colors. Hi, Lynette. So yeah, And I went ahead and just drew out, and you guys, I'll hold it up closer to the camera so you can see how I kind of drew out this spacing. So now it's really going to just be cutting it and gluing it all together. But it was really easy to figure out, you guys. I just figured 1/8 of an inch for the balsa wood, even though it's just under 1/8 of an inch. You can also get basswood, which is going to be a little bit sturdier than this. So yeah, I'll just show you how I'm going to cut it. What was I going to get? One nice thing about balsa is you can cut it with an X-Acto. The basswood, you probably could cut with a craft knife. And these are leftover pieces from my box. So I'm going to go ahead and use them up first. Yeah, you can cut it with an X-Acto. The basswood, I'm not sure. It's going to be a little bit harder, but you wouldn't have to use a saw. I think you could get away with a craft knife or a carpet knife, you know. Is gouache like watercolor? You can re-wet it and use after it dries. Yes, Kathy, but depending on the binder, some of them break up because they're real chalky binder. So that's the problem with putting them in a pan. But yes, you can put gouache in a pan and re-wet it again. Hi, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, you missed the greatest thing. I'm making another wooden box, and I'm going to give it away next Monday. And I copied your idea about leaving a message so all of my YouTube viewers can participate. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting the pieces. And the lighting looks okay to me. I didn't have to darken it completely. All right, it's 7 inches across this way, and I think 6 3/4. No, 6 1/2 this way. Let me double check that. Yeah, 6 1/2. Okay, and so if you're going to do this, cut your strips. Okay, the height of a half pan is, I'll measure one on screen so we'll make sure we get it right. The height of a half pan is exactly 3/8 of an inch. So I cut my strips for my box right at 3/8 inch. And I didn't want it higher than the half pan. I wanted it about equal, because if you stick it up higher, you're just going to use it to scrub your, wipe your paint off. So had to eat a piece of toast. No worries, Dee Dee. You've been on for like ever. So yeah, so 3/8 of an inch is the height. And I just measured out 3/8 and however long. Of course, these are longer because my box was longer, but I'm just going to cut them shorter. All right, so I'm going to cut 2 of them at 7 inches. I might have to turn my light on so I can see. And it's surprising. I mean, I like accuracy. I knew this part would drive Eileen crazy. And if you can, always cut from a milled edge, because they're going to be straight. Your cut is probably not going to be as straight. Just saying. Too much usually helps guarantee that it's going to be somewhat straight. So I need 2 at 7 inches. And my X-Acto's getting dull because I cut wood with it. All right. And I usually check every move I make just to make sure that what I did is, in fact, what I intended to do. That one is 7 inches, and I need one more at 7 inches. And after I know one fits, I use this to measure the others. See, that one cut real easy. Okay, got that? Oh my God, a ruler to get it right. She really needs help. Well, of course you do. I am codependent. Absolutely, Kat, I am. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I forgot to get the Eileen's Tacky out. And the way I glued it is with this Eileen's Tacky glue. the original tacky, and you'll be surprised how quick it sets up. Run a bead of glue, and I try and do a pretty good bead of glue here. So when I smush it down, it smushes the glue out. All right, I'll do them one at a time. Okay, and the way I get it straight, you may or may not have one of these, but find anything that is a 90-degree angle, okay? Use a ruler to get the glue straight. Well, I don't have to go that far, Eileen, but I might be sorry later that I didn't. Okay, now I'm going to set it in there, and it'll probably hold itself pretty good. Make sure I get it right up on that edge. And I hold it against the 90-degree, and then I know it's straight, perpendicular, right? And honestly, it won't take long for that to set up. And I can't see for crap without my light. Sorry, you guys, got to get some light on the subject here for just a minute. Okay, I'm going to hold it for just a second. And you don't have to hold it long. Just a minute. So that one I will leave for a minute. This is my second one. And the reason I'm doing the two ends is because then I'll do a measurement from here to here to get that measurement accurate, because you're working with such weird measurements on that balsa wood. So I love doing stuff like this. Building stuff, I love it. And you can already tell it drives poor Eileen crazy. But that's just part of my mission. Go. Hold it for just a minute. She's already crazy. What now? Who's talking about my craziness? Or hopefully you're talking about somebody else's. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome to have your grandpa's old cigar boxes? That would be awesome. But you can get really nice ones on eBay. So, you know, I just have my friends that still go to Texas pick them up when they go over to drink margaritas. Okay, this one's being a pain. Now, at this point, if I wasn't doing this on stream, I might go ahead and make sure this sets up really good. This one's wanting to pop up a little bit, so kind of like driving Miss Daisy. Who? Eileen? Getting your outside right is probably the most important thing. After that, walk in the park. All right. Well, that's kind of setting up a little bit. I'll go ahead and make my next measurements for the two edges. And I want it to touch, but I don't want it to push. So this is 6 1/4. Yep, 6 1/4. I'm going to measure this one just to make sure. I think 6 1/4 is going to be good on both of them. Just close your eyes, Eileen. It's good. 6 1/4, I said, right? You have one of your dads. You need to do something really cool with it. Now, because I don't know, I guess I'll ask you guys advice, because I'm figuring Eileen's going to enter just so she can put charms and trinkets in it. I know she will. Should I put magnets? My YouTube zapped out. Bummer, Lynette. Yeah, if you use it for paint, look at that. Flippin' perfect. And I could miter the corners. I could do a bunch of stuff, but for this purposes, it's fine. This one's wanting to pop up a little bit too. Okay, what I was asking, I don't remember if I finished my question. Do you guys, on my box, I put magnets in these rows so that my paint wouldn't move around. Do you guys think I should put magnets in there? Because, you know, I don't know how the winner is actually going to use this. So that corner is just perfect. This corner is going to be perfect when I'm done with it. Okay, CB's saying yes, put the magnets in. Okay. Just hold it for just a minute. And I will go ahead and put the ribbons on the edge of the box so that you can lift the tray out. I haven't done it on, Eileen saying, I don't need the magnets. I'll use it for watercolors. Okay, cool. CB, you must be getting a pretty good collection then too. I love it. I love it. They're fun. All right. Make sure this one. Setting up good. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cut the insides while that's setting up. They should be all the same. So from edge to edge, wow, that came out great. 6 1/4 should work perfectly. One of my long hairs. If you get a hair in it, just consider it a bonus. So far, so good. All right, so 6 1/4 is what I said. Okay, now you'll be able to see how I turn. This is the width that I bought. I bought the 2-inch wide. You can get this in different thicknesses and different widths and different lengths. So, you know, just go in and buy what, if you're going to make this yourself, just buy what you think you're going to need. This size happened to work great for me. Hey, Lena's here. And yes, I do ship to Denmark. I will. Okay, and what did I say the height had to be? 3/8 of an inch. So, which side did I already cut? This is my cut edge. This is the milled edge. So if you can, always measure from the milled edge. Your end product will be better. And I'm assuming you all know what a milled edge. The factory cut edge is the milled edge. And use a ruler. Don't be like Eileen. Hi, Lisa, my eclectic life. Yes, you're awesome building a wooden box. Yep, I'm going to build a wooden box and I'm going to give it away because I'm just cool that way. And this cut, you know, just try and keep your knife at 90 and you'll be happy with the end result. And this balsa wood cuts so nice. Like it might take 2 or 3 cuts to go through it, but I'm not pushing real hard because I don't want to crush the wood. I just want the sharpness of the blade to slice right through it, right? So hopefully you'll get a nice, accurate cut. Eileen doesn't care about that, but I do. Okay. And we're going to need, can't draw or cut a straight line. I wouldn't trust myself to cut a straight line. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these at 6 1/4 inch. This is the milled edge. Measure 1 and then I'll cut the rest of them off of it. Geez, I must have been shedding this morning. These long blonde hairs everywhere. Well, long gray hairs everywhere. That doesn't look right to me, but it is. So sometimes you get like a hard piece in the wood, just cut through it. It'll cut eventually. It's getting hot here in Oklahoma. We had a beautiful weekend. I didn't really work out in the yard. I went and got supplies to work out in the yard, which I will do tomorrow. A little bit that isn't straight, but that's okay. We'll make up for it. All right, there we got 2. Now we'll just cut the length that we want. Another thing you can use, it's harder to cut with an X-Acto, but paint sticks. You know, paint sticks you get from the paint store? Yeah, paint sticks work pretty good as well. If you just needed a piece this size, you can make it out of a little bit harder wood. This is not going to take that much wear and tear, I don't think. So, yeah, this balsa wood should be fine. And if you trash it out after you get it, that's on you, man. Don't email me. Did I sound like Dee Dee? Don't email me. There's just a couple little places that are being pain in the butt. There we go. All right, don't know how many I'll get out of this. Cutting them 3/8 inch high. right, I'm going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I'm going to end up with just the right amount out of this piece of wood. Anyway, what I was saying was I went and bought stuff for the garden. I bought dirt and I got my tomato plants. And if you want tomato plants, oh, I'm going to tell you right now, Elaine, hi, by the way, went to Lowe's and they have gotten in all of their garden stuff. They had the nicest tomatoes. I'll take pictures after I get them in their pots. And I'm only going to grow 4 tomatoes this year. But I bought some impatiens. I bought and tomato plants. And that's all I bought for now. Everything else I'll put in seed. And separated and moved all my hostas last year, and boy, do they look good this year. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a good garden year so far. Now, check me in July and see if I'm saying that same thing. I might be bitching like crazy. Okay, got all my little sticks here. Don't have much wood left. You always plan to go out and don't go because of streams. Boy, do I know that feeling. All right, looks like our little tray, other than this one popping up, that means the wood has a little bit of a bow in it, but it'll stick. Double checking all the stuff, man. Now these might give a little bit when I go put the sidebars in, but that's okay. Oops, that's too much glue. I will clean that blob off. Okay, here we go. What the hell? Why did you guys let me do that? I just cut 6 the wrong size. Now I don't know if I'll have enough uprights. I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby. Oh, boo-hoo. Hostas equals slug food. Not down here. It's too hot and dry here. Oh, why did you guys let me do that? Oh my God, you are a mess. You're telling me, Eileen. I'm going to go ahead and clean this glue off because I don't want it drying. Well, I can get most of it done anyway. Eileen, oh my God, you're a mess. Why did you let me do that? 6 3/4. Idiot. Yeah, I'm only going to be able to get like 4 out. That's all right. That one's not wide enough. Nope. I'm going to have to go to Hobby Lobby this week. I hate when that happens. All right, which is the milled edge? Measure twice, cut once. I know. Use them in the last row can be for holding a brush. Yeah, well, oh, you're saying cut one to go down this way to hold the brush? Well, I've got a brush holder down on this edge. So actually it's this edge. Because this is not going to be a full row down here. So let me see if I did that. Hang on. My measurements. Nope. Everything would be sideways in the box. See, a ruler will kill you. Must be a bad ruler. Oh my God, I can't believe I did this. That's all right. Robert and I will just go to Joplin one day this week because I owe him another dinner anyway, so it's no big deal. 6 3/4. Measure twice. 6 3/4 should do it. All right, 6 3/4. God. Okay, I put the mark at 6 3/4. Dope. 100 reasons not to use a ruler. Julie, are you not a ruler person either? Well, now I have all the pieces for another box. I'll just have to find a 6 1/4 inch box. All right, well, some of this you get to watch twice. Now I can't stain my other box until I get up there. Just send it to me. You like junky and wonky. I will no, when I send this out, it's going to be right or it isn't going at all. That's that. That's the one thing I'm a little OCD about. I want it right. If it's not right, throw it away and start over because it's stupid and I don't want to mess with it. Oh, but I did get good news this morning. I got a date for when my son's coming. He's coming for a whole week. So that's going to be cool. Don't blame the poor ruler. I'm not blaming the ruler. Kim, it's my own dumbass fault. All right. 3/8. This measurement I do remember, and it is correct. If it's wrong, I'm going to throw this whole thing away. I'm turning the camera off, and I'm going to go get something to drink, and it's going to have alcohol in it. Just saying. Okay, here we go again. Test in the box before you cut again. It's going to work. It's going to be fine. See? Fine, fine, fine. Perfect. We're good. That's good advice though, Kia. Really good advice. Walmart, Lowe's, or Home Depot should have balsa wood. See, I'll have to call Lowe's and find out. I've never seen it at my Lowe's. I do have Lowe's here in the town closest to me. I don't have Home Depot, and I'm pretty certain it's not at my Walmart. I've never seen it at my Walmart. My Walmart sucks, though. I mean, let's just be honest. My Walmart sucks. And I'd rather have a opportunity to go to Joplin because I need fresh produce. And if the rat doesn't want to go, maybe Amy will want to go. Yeah, I have lots I can do in Joplin, so I don't mind a trip up there. We'll get 4 of the crossbars in, and then by next Monday, I'll show it again, and you guys will have left your messages. And if you want to add something about being a dumbass, measuring once and cutting twice, you can do that too. Michael says balsa. Yeah, I know. I don't go to Michael's usually, Dee Dee. I don't know why. My Michael's is just, it's just, there's nothing in there I even want anymore. And who knows, I might find books on sale at Hobby Lobby. I just like Hobby Lobby better. Plus, I could go to Tuesday morning and I can get a bunch of fresh produce. So, spend a bunch of money. Do what I do best. I could probably actually order it from Amazon and have it here by the end of the week. I don't know if Michael's is expensive. It's mine just, I don't know what they've done different in it, but oh, I got 5 out. One of them is. Did I get 5? All right, so I'm only missing 1. Hi, Brody. Hobby Lobby has it on along their back wall. I need kitty litter too. Now that who mentioned kitty litter? Cat mentioned kitty litter. Yeah, I'm in need of some cat litter and cat food. I don't know why my silly cat is not eating again, which totally bums me out, worries me a lot. I don't know if she's just picky or something else is going on, so I'm probably going to have to get her to the vet, or at least call the vet this afternoon. She's getting pretty old, but she's just gotten so picky with her food. I just can't find anything that she'll eat. Maybe her teeth, I've looked in her mouth and her teeth look to be fine. Hi, Jan. Yeah, no, her mouth, I've checked her mouth commonly. And yeah, her teeth and mouth seem to be fine. But who knows? I mean, you can look in your mouth and your teeth look fine, but they maybe aren't. Okay, now we're going to get really smarter. And I'm going to put, okay, half pan fits in there with a little bit of allowance. So if I wanted to go ahead and snug this up, I would do it right now. I'm going to snug it up just a hair. I don't want it real tight. You know, I want them to be able to slide in and out real easy. So that one's just about perfect right there. So that's cool. Hi, Cheryl. Anybody else I missed? Hi, AJ. You guys should have gotten here earlier. You could have seen me screw up cutting. I cut my sticks too short. So now Eileen can just make fun of me like the rest of my life, which she was going to do anyway. So now she has a good reason. And then when I finish this, which is just moments away, we're going to decorate one of those. Are they called PVC? What are they called? Those plastic bags with the zippers. I'll show you in just a minute. My height is good. Everything is really good. I can tell that they're not leaning one way or the other. But if I was concerned at all, I could still go ahead and use my T-square. Little bit of bead of glue there at the bottom clears dries clear, so you don't have to worry about that. Let me check with my little half pan here. I'm going to scoot that one up a little bit. I may end up with a whole nother row because I was pretty ample with my measurements apparently. Cool. That's working out. They're called cool zipper pouches. Okay, we're going to do a cool zipper pouch. Eileen's going to tell me what to do, and I'm going to do it. And I'm getting off my measurements here, but I'm not too worried. And I'll check for straightness here on this one. Look, Eileen, I'm going to use, isn't that every show? Well, of course. Okay, that's at 2. All right, it's a little bit crooked, so I'll fix it now. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Yep. That's good. It's working just fine. Fine, fine, fine. I think I'm going to, by moving them up here and not leaving quite so much play, I'm going to end up with another row at the bottom, which you can either put a paintbrush in or more paint. Doesn't matter. I'd end up putting more paint, knowing me. It's looking good, isn't it? It's been over 6 months since my last visit to Hobby Lobby. 6 months, Scooby. That's a record. Listen to Dee Dee. Time to go buy 3 more. All right, that measurement is 3 3/4 exact. 3 and I've got this one. 3 3/4 exactly. It slipped, so I got to remeasure. I'm only doing this to bug Eileen anyway. Perfect. 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 All right, I can only do 1 more before I have to go get more balsa. But I'm really thinking just checking, but it seems like I'm going to get a whole nother row of paint. I am. By scooching those up. Yep, I'm going to get a whole nother row of paint. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So you can use it for paint or a brush, whichever you like. If I'd known that, Lena, I could have left these shorter and made the brush over there, but I didn't know that, so we're not going to worry about it, okay? Okay. I knew because the wood isn't exactly 1/8 inch thick, and that was the measurement I used. I knew there was going to be a little bit of play. Engineering on the fly, man. Bought Drawing for Joy, How to See How to Draw by Claudia Nice. Oh, the Claudia Nice books are so good. And the Art of Colored Pencil Drawing. Way to go, Scooby. Those are good books. Every one of them. The Claudia Nice is really a good book. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Okay. That one's a little tight. I'm not sure I like that so much. Let me ease that up a little bit. Oops. Sliding out from under me. All right, so that one's, yep, that's good, that's good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end up with one entire extra row here. That's enough. That one's crooked, I can tell. Now you're probably getting a good idea of exactly how OCD I really am. Okay, now that's all I can do for today because I screwed up cutting the wood. I wish I hadn't done that, but that's one more piece of wood that way, and the tray would be done. So I'm not going to move my real paint into it, but you get the idea of how it's going to go. You're 5 minutes from Hobby Lobby. So's Dee Dee. Your Hobby Lobby seems empty of art supplies. Had to inquire if they were phasing out. Mine actually, I think, has improved their art department, to be honest. I think it's better after they did their reset. Mine has better. It doesn't necessarily have more stuff. I think it has better stuff, which means it's stuff that I will buy. So there you go. Here's the box that's going to be given away. And this will be stained. It will look really pretty when I'm done. And I will go ahead and put magnets, a magnet strip in the bottom, and they're real thin. So if you want to use the magnet, you'll have to put your own magnet on the bottom of your half pans for the magnet to work. So you get that? But yep, this will sit right in the box. And this lid is a little tight, which wouldn't bother me. Hopefully it won't bother you. But yeah, see how it's going to just slide right in there? So I'll just let it sit in there while it dries. And now we will let Eileen start telling me what to do to decorate my little plastic bags. And we're going to give them away too. So thanks, Eileen. You're just saying that. You're just bugging me. So I thought we would. This is the bags we're talking about. Eileen was kind enough to send me. She's been telling me for, I don't know, a few weeks to order these bags. Order these bags, order these bags. And I was just like, okay, I will eventually. But I never really did. Because there was more important stuff that needed to be purchased before then, like dirt. But anyway, these little bags are good for, you know, I don't know, putting everything in really. But like I told Eileen the other day, I'm not good about stuff. If it gets in the bag, it like never comes out of the bag. Thanks, Kenny. I think it's going to be nice. And I think whoever gets it will give it a good home. So we're going to decorate one of these bags. And these are all the bags she sent me. So there's, I don't know how many different sizes. There's 2 of each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 bags here. I'm not decorating all of them. I'm an old bag. Look who's talking. Oh my God, you have the nerve to put that in chat? When you're sitting there old bag typing? Oh my God, now I've heard everything. So we're going to decorate, I don't know how many of them today. She's so brutal, isn't she? Yeah, I got one in every size. You have these too, Cheryl. So I never ordered them. So the other day when I was streaming impromptu on Thursday, I think Amazon or UPS showed up and Eileen had sent them to me. So I thought, okay. I give. We're going to decorate some. So this morning at Dee Dee's, I asked her, what do I need to get out? She said, get out matte medium, some tissue paper, some circles, translucent paint, but girl, I have a couple. You use them? Yeah, well, you use pencil cases too, which I can't use pencil cases. Like, look at my pencil cases. If you look at them, this is funny. And I have multiples, but this one's right at my fingertips. Empty, because I don't use them. I won't get in here and get the pencils out. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, same thing. I just won't use them. They got to be laying around or I can't use stuff, right? So tell me what you want me to do, Eileen. Do we want to use Timmy tissue? Do I want to use the thin tissue? I got out thin tissue. I've got Timmy tissue. She said get out circles, so I got out some of the circles that I've already got cut, so are ready to go, or we can make new ones. Do we want to use magical papers? I wanted to use this little guy. I'm going to keep one, and I'm going to put the little guy that Lena sent off them. I love these little guys. I think they're awesome. I need help. If the cases were in a ruler, she would, well, of course, duh. So I have thin tissue, which is this, the moon one. Dee Dee, don't ask where yours is because it's still sitting here ready to go out in the mail. I have napkins. I didn't know if you could, I suppose we could use napkins. You could really use, I think, any kind of tissue paper. So they are on Amazon. I'm sure Eileen can get you a link. She probably owns stock in the damn company. This of all is probably some of my favorite tissue papers. So let's use this first. Some of the thin tissue paper. I used the other sheet of this up. Here, we'll use this one. I used it in my Hobby Lobby and Blix have both have. Oh, these bags? Yeah, I'm sure they're not hard to find. Need to adhere tissue paper to the bag with gel medium. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to use this thin tissue. And the thin tissue I got at Xandra's shop, which is Paint and Paper Studios. I don't know if she has it in stock. I haven't gone to her store in the last few days, so I don't know if she has any back in stock. Last time I looked, I think she was out. All right, we're going to start with, which one will I use? I'm going to move my circles into one of them. So I'm going to do two of the small versions. And after I get the hang of it, we'll do the bigger version because I'm a little intimidated by them. Okay? Okay. All right, do you want me to gel it on there just flat, or should I tear it up and collage it? Because this one, like, I could just put that on there and call it done because it's so pretty. Cut the tissue paper the size to fit around the bag with a small overlay. Okay, so what's on the back here? Okay, we can do that. Stay away from the zippers, what I'm assuming. So measure twice, cut once. And I'm cutting this paper folded, so we'll end up with each side. Okay. And this down here is just writing, which is cool. So we'll just use this for the bottom one. Right. She's going to be yelling at me, and long enough to overlay on the bottom. Yeah, that's what I figured, is that I'm going to go ahead and fold it over. So 1/2 inch should be plenty. And that's my leftover tissue. And if we have to collage, we can do that. Hi, Jersey Crafter. We're using matte medium again. Okay, we've got our tissue paper. Cut the size and a little bit larger. So cut down the middle. Okay, big size, little size. And I will save probably the paper, if there's any left over, and put it in my little binder book. I love doing that. I love playing with that. So where's my glue brush? Got a glue brush, got a rag, got matte medium. This is golden matte medium. I just put some in my cart at Amazon, and if you buy the 32-ounce side, you get it for about $1 an ounce, which is pretty good. No, not 2 pieces. Wrap it around. Oh, too late. I already cut it. Why can't I just wrap it around like this? Like that. It's the same difference. Oh my God, she's already yelling at me. All right, I'll just match up the cut. Who cares? You cut yours also easier if it's one piece. All right. Now I'm getting nervous. I hate when she's in charge. I only like when I'm in charge. I'm going to get you'll have 2 seams to screw up. Yeah. We'll hide them. We'll hide them. We'll hide them. We'll hide them. Look at this bottle. It gets such bad boogers. Sometimes it doesn't even want to shut. All right, I'm wondering if I should cover that up so I don't get matte medium all over it. I'm kind of thinking I should. I know what I'll do. I'll put it inside. Because I know me, this will be like matte medium all over the place. All right, that's better. Let's see. Tuck it in. I did, Jan. Great minds, right? Brilliant. All right, here we go. This is just my first one. I'll learn all my mistakes on this little first one. And if this turns out ugly, I'll keep it my own self. And I'm going to go right up to where the plastic starts. And I don't know how it's going to hold up to wear and tear, so don't ask me any questions like that. Ask Eileen. We use Smart Girls. Paint the mat. I did. I painted it on. All right, so the seam I'm going to put like right over here. That's where I'm going to have to seam the paper because I screwed up and didn't listen to Eileen so good. My top looks pretty darn perfect, Eileen. Did you see that? Did you see me do that? Oh, I just scrubbed into it. We're going to have some repairs to do, Eileen. This thin tissue is really easy to tear. Oh. CB, are you playing along with me? All right, that I'm going to have to dry before I Well, I can go ahead and put this on. Oh my God, use the Timmy tissue. I will. On the next one, I will use the Timmy tissue. That's really weird. Yeah, you won't even be able to see that seam, Eileen. Look at that. I'll have to trim it off at the top, but look at, you won't even see that. Because that's how awesome I totally am, Eileen. That we might have to go back and piece later, but no big deal. Don't worry about it. Make sure and give. Thank you, Dee Dee. Yes, but cut one piece. Okay. Overlap it, or it may separate. I overlapped it a little bit. I guess I can move it a little bit more. I need some more matte medium on there. All right. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and overlap it all the way to there. I'd rather not have to fuss with that up there, frankly, because that's where I would get a big fat boo-boo. For real. Got a couple wrinkles. We're not going to worry about the wrinkles. Wrinklage is good. It's just texture. Okay. You can see where it seamed now, Eileen. So we're going to have to really disguise that. All right, let me. She's just going, oh my God. Let me dry it so I can turn it over and work on the back side. Yeah, I like this Finnabar tissue. Oh, I love this Finnabar tissue. Don't know how durable it is, though. See, I would have rather just, if you cut it right, it wouldn't happen. You're probably right. But I would have rather just probably collaged it. But that's okay. We'll straighten it up. Like, I can stamp on it. We can do a lot of things. So no worries yet. I love that the matte medium dries so quick. Twice today, I've cut wrong, not enough rulers. There you go. See, that's what I thought too, Kathy. I thought we were just going to collage it on and be done. All right, now I'm going to have to get some matte medium. I guess if I just put it on the edges of the paper, it will work. Eileen's going to start having conniption fits if I don't ask her. All right, I'm thinking, Eileen, at this point, what I need to do is just fold it over and glue it down just like I did on the front side, right? Let me see how I'm going to come out up here at the top. Would you have put your seam on the edge? I don't think it matters. I like these flowers, so I'm going to cut this one like here. It's going to be very durable. No, the tissue paper is the base. Yeah, because we're going to work on top of it. That's what I'm assuming. So I would say the only thing I could say at this point, just based on, since I've never done this before, based on my own experience and being basically awesome most of the time, what I would do right now, Eileen can tell me, your seam is on the edge. Yeah, that's, to me, that's a little dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and cut some relief here at the corners, just because, well, That may not be the best idea. Too late now. But yeah, because don't you want to fold this up now, Eileen? So you know you get the bottom really good? Are the holes in the bag open? No, they are not. The holes in the bag are not open. See, I would go ahead and tuck that up now so I don't have 2 layers to have to jack with later. But I'll wait for her to tell me. Yes, fold up the bottom. That's what I think too. Go ahead and fold up the bottom, because by the time you fold this over, then you're going to be fighting that underneath. So, yeah. And I'm just cutting out the excess so I don't have to mess with that. And if you see through it, who cares? Who cares? All right. Fold this one over first. All right, that's good. I did good, right, Eileen? I'm gonna make her say I did good no matter what. So far, so good. Okay. Make sure you've got good coverage, because air bubbles on this are not going to be forgiving. I'm pretty sure. Wrinklage, not worried about wrinklage. Sweet. So far, so good, right? And I suppose I could just gone ahead and wrap this around and let the edge fall wherever it falls, but I trimmed it. Who cares? All right. Still got a lot of matte medium on my brush. And I'll try not to tear the tissue paper. Next one, we'll do Timmy tissue. I didn't get it too wrinkly. That's pretty. Look at this. I'm feeling so proud of my bad self. And these little pieces I will go ahead and use in my little mini binders, so I hold on to those. Used to be, before I met Eileen, put a lot of matte medium on the side seam. Okay. Yeah, that sort of stuff would have gone in the trash. But now that I hang out with Eileen and we hoard trash, yeah, that would go in my little binder. And I can see why she says put a lot of matte medium on the sides, because depending on how full you pack this bad boy, that's probably the first place you're going to notice issues, if you have any. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this bottom piece up. Nope, other side. Duh. Oops, got to dry it first. Stick to my paper. Yeah, it's pretty much covered right now with the medium. I'll dry it and then we'll add some more. All right, I see something going on up here that I'm not particularly crazy about. This top, I'm sure you want stuck down really, really, really good. Looks good to me. It slipped out. You're begging for trouble if you insist on doing that, girl. Okay. Guess I can pull you down a little bit. All right. Dry enough. It's not going to stick anymore. So now I'm going to go ahead and fold this other piece over. Now, Eileen, give me my next set of instructions. I'm going to go ahead and fold this other bottom up. And we'll hide that with paint or something. All right. And I'm assuming she wants one more good coat of matte medium over the whole thing, and then we'll start 12 bags for $12. There you go. Now I don't have to worry so much about tearing it or anything else because the matte medium now has given it strength. And you can still see the bag underneath, you know, up here. So I think it's pretty. I'm liking it. Definitely want it good along the top. I'm going over just a little bit onto that black zipper part of it. Because acrylic is, you know, almost like plastic, so that'll help it from peeling away from that black part. Get out some paint, inks, etc. that are transparent and start painting it. Okay. I didn't get out a lot of that yet because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Okay, one thing with that one piece. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. See right here, I tore that a little bit on the when I was working on this side. I'm going to go ahead and patch that right now with that piece that I had left. Look at that. You'll never notice. It's going to disappear. There. All right. I'm going to heat set it. Sprays are great too. Yeah, I was thinking sprays. You like it now? Yes, yeah, I do too, Vicki. Hi, by the way. I think it looks cool as it is too. This one's boogered up. I want to use some of the, I'm pretty sure they're transparent. Eileen will know, so she'll tell me. Those Luminance paints. I bought them by accident, and I was going to return them to Amazon, and I thought, no, I'll just keep them and play with them. The only thing is they're kind of shimmery, and I'm not all that crazy about shimmery, right? But I'm thinking they're going to be, and I might finger paint with those, but this has got to be completely dry before I can jack with anything like that. I'm done with the glue brush for now, I think. All right, let me dry this, and then we'll move on to the next step. Putting that sheet down saves me a lot of cleanup later, which ruins Eileen's day. Coffee. I can see a few places where it's still just a little wet, but that's okay. We'll get out the other stuff now. See now, if you did it right, it's so easy to do. It was, Eileen. You know what? Right now, while we're at this stage, I'll cover 2 of them, and then I'm going to use Kimmy tissue on this one, and then we'll go back and decorate them second. And then I won't have multiple messes going at once. All right. This is the Postal Timmy tissue. I like it. Yeah, I have lots of different kinds in here, apparently. Yeah, this one will be good. You know what, though? Oh, wait. I haven't had this very long, and I do love it so much. I could use the collage paper. Let's use this if it's big enough. It's big enough. Yeah, it's big enough. We're using that. Never mind. Hey, Julie. Yeah, we're going to use the bird tissue. I'm going to tuck that in to keep it from being all nasty. Matte medium later. All right. Use the Timmy bird tissue. Now cut it in one piece. Okay. Let me get my sheet. This Timmy tissue is so pretty. You know what, though? I'm going to have to do it on a... Boy, that's just edge to edge. That's all right. I got a little tear in it right there, so I'm going to cut it off. But no worries. I will use this in my little book. All right. She's saying cut it in one piece. So there's... That should be enough to wrap around. And in these little rolls, you get quite a bit of paper. And the only time I think I've used this is on that tag for Vaughn. Oh, Vaughn's not feeling good again, by the way, you guys. So if you're a person who prays, you might bring her name up, bring it down for the bottom, then add a top border. Oh, put something different up near the top? No, that sounds like a big hassle. Actually, it's I think it's going to be okay. I'm not going to have a huge amount of overlap, but it'll be okay, I think. All right, now I'm going to position this where this bird is on this side. Oh, I love this tissue paper so much. Or I like the writing too. Do I put that in the middle? Now she's really going to crap because she's going to say, no, that's not the idea. I like that. That would make the seam in the middle. Thinking. Because I really like that writing, and I wouldn't mind it centered. No, I'm doing it her way because I want to listen to her bitch. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right. Is this for the plastic pouch? Yes, Julie, we're just going to decorate the plastic pouches. I already did one. I don't know. I thought you were here for this. Covered this one with junk, thin tissue, and now I'm using the Timmy bird tissue for this back one. And this is just some of his collage papers. I'd like to get all of them, but I've had other priorities, so. I'm just smushing this off over on the table because I got too much on there. But I want ample on. I don't want areas where it's not stuck down. So, all right, doing it Eileen's way. I'll leave a little bit excess on the edge. So the part that I like, I'll get a little bit on this side and a little bit on the other. So no big deal. Do you see how good I got that top, Eileen? That was impressive, wasn't it? Go ahead and just say it. Yep, you did awesome. And I go, I know. Yeah, this paper definitely holds up better than that fin tissue. That's for dang sure. Yeah, Eileen, I agree. The Timmy tissue has a little bit of an advantage in that respect. Doesn't tear so easy. All right. I need to get that dry. Yeah, there's enough to fold over at the bottom. So this size is actually perfect for this size. I'm not going to want to put paint on this, Eileen, because I like it just the way it is. I love the Timmy tissue. Okay, that's probably dry enough that I could go ahead and do the bottom and the sides. Cutting some relief in the bottom. Make sure I get the sides real good too. Yeah, that worked great. Great, great, great. It's overlapping more than 1/8 of an inch, so it's going to be good. Just distress it, ink it in vintage photo, whatever, geesh. No, I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do, Eileen, because really, I don't want to listen to you whine, complain later. So what I'm not about tonight. And for those of you who maybe missed it at Dee Dee's, Eileen gave us a piece of awesome news this morning. She said that Paula, Journal Artista Paula, and she's Journal Artista everywhere, Facebook, I think IG, Twitter, but she's kind of been MIA lately. But Eileen said that Paula is going to stream tonight, which made my day. I miss Paula every day. I really do. And honestly, if it wasn't for Paula, I probably wouldn't have ever found this group. It was because of Paula's videos that I found Dee Dee. And then when I found Dee Dee, I found, because Dee Dee is so amazingly awesome and promotes everybody so well, just amazing. Yeah, because of Paula, I found Dee Dee, and then because of Dee Dee, I found all the rest of this awesome group. So that made me really happy that Paula is going to stream for us tonight, and I hope she brings us up to date what's going on in her world. Yeah, I'm tickled to death about Paula. I told her in Dee Dee's chat, now I want pizza and shaky milk for dinner because that's like celebration food. All right, hopefully this back will go as smooth as the front. I want it up here really nice. I might get a wrinkle, but that's okay. I don't mind a wrinkle. Wrinklage is okay. Hi, Azure. What's Paula? Paula is, oh, she's one of the old time fibs. And look at that green bird matches up. How the hell did that happen? That's a miracle. Paula's name on all social media is Journal Artista, and she's I found her from just Googling or searching for mixed media, and she'd broken her ankle, I believe, and she was doing art on the couch, and that's about the time that I found Paula, is when she was sitting on the couch doing art on the couch because she couldn't walk. But she's an amazing mixed media artist. She's been published. I think she did a training video even. And then real life kind of interfered, and Paula's working now and doesn't hang out with us as much as she used to. And I think I don't think I'm alone when I say I miss Paula a lot. She's funny. Yeah. Oh, her name is Paula. Journal Artista. So let me look at that bag. It's just so pretty the way it is. This one we're going to do in brown, Eileen. I'm saving this one. This one's mine. My first one, I'll give this one to you guys. Yeah, Paula and Carrie too. Yeah, Carrie for sure. But, I guess Paula holds a special place in my heart because I found her first. And then because I found her first, like this whole world of amazingness opened up to me. I've drawn all my life. I don't know, Eileen. I just think it's so pretty the way it is. I guess right now, before I get too far, I need to go ahead and fold over that bottom before I... Yeah. Let me dry it some more. It's too wet to flip. Leave it then. Good grief. Same here. Janet found Paula and then everyone else. Yeah, I mean, she was like the door, I guess, to this amazing world of people. And I've never regretted any of it for one day. Oh, that's cool. Crazy Catherine. The one nice thing is I think we are a really nice community and we're very supportive of one another. I like to see everybody do well. Every one of you. I want you to do well. I want you to enjoy the journey. And a lot of times in life, that's hard to find. Because there's, people are jealous and they have their own baggage, and for whatever reason, they're not happy for other people. That is so not true in this group. This group, I think, has been so amazingly gracious to all of its members, and welcoming, just it's a good group of people. So folding up this bottom, I'm going to say, can you guys see it? And I wet my fingers with a little bit of matte medium, so it's sliding along rather than gripping, so I don't tear it or anything. And then I'll put another really good coat on that. Let me cut some relief here. And I think when I flip this edge over here, I think it's going to, look at that. It comes out just almost perfectly. How amazing is that? Tim, you planned it perfect. You made my day happy, man. I have a lot of matte medium on there, but it's okay because I'm going to use it on the top too. And look at that top, how it matched up just beautifully. I don't believe it's happening that way. Oops, got some on the zipper. Don't think I want that. Thanks, Kia. Yeah, well, you know what? Tim Holtz or whoever designs for Tim gets all the credit on this one because this is nothing but Tim Holtz paper. But it is an amazingly cool bag. Hi, Jean. Thank you. Hope you're having fun at home with the kids and your sister. I got good news. My son's coming in June for a whole week, so I have some, and Cooey's coming in July, so I'm going to have an awesome summer. I'm going to have to clean my butt off is what I'm going to have to do starting here pretty quick. I want to get that bathroom done before any of them get here. So Jamie is bringing a new girl to meet, so I'm excited about that. All right. You can kind of tell that it's overlapped, but man, the cut is just perfect. The girl, yeah, it is the girl from LiDAR, Dee Dee. And they're going to actually stay the whole week and work down here. So, yeah. And they're real busy right now working on the other shows that they are contracted for. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I really am. So, Robert's got some chores. He needs to make sure that boat is running top notch and the sea-doos, and because we're going to have fun. Have them LiDAR your area. Jamie's done area with drones, Dee Dee. I can't remember if it's on Robert's computer, but yeah, he's already done the whole lake area. And he had me this close. I'm not kidding. You need to get Robert a drone. Get Robert a drone. Like he was so just like badgering me. Get Robert a drone. And I almost bought one. And finally Robert said, "What am I going to do with a drone?" So, but yeah, he'll bring the drones. So you guys will get to see. I'll have him do the drone of the lake area and where I live. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love this little bag. It's so cute. All right, we're going to let this one go ahead and dry. Is that okay, Eileen, the way I did it? I mean, do I have to do anything else with the glue now? I think the top is awesome. My seam, Eileen, check out that. Check it out. That's perfect. You can tell me how good I am. But this is so awesome looking. All right, we're going to start decorating on this one because this was my pretend first bag. And it may be so gross when I'm done that it shouldn't probably leave the property. But we'll find out. You can hide a lot of things with paint and sprays. So I'll go ahead and get down. Because of the colors that are already on it, kind of they're earthy kind of colors, the browns and the blues, which are my colors. I don't want to put like yellow and orange. If I ask Eileen, she's going to say blue, green, and orange. But this doesn't seem to me to be suited well for those colors. So let me stand up and see about getting some spray. But I wanted to use those Lumiere paints, and the thin wax could be really cool too. So let me see what colors of cool sprays I've got. Maybe the The walnut stain oxide spray would be good. She's going, no, brown. Don't do brown. What color is this one? I can't see the colors. Is that purple or brown? Cocoa. That's pretty. Make sure the paint is transparent. Yeah, that's what I know you said that. That's why you can't use acrylic. So I'm going to have to use like, oh, you know what I have a ton of, Eileen, that I haven't used in forever is distress stains. I have a ton of distress stains. The Lumiere paint, I don't know because I've never used it because I ordered it on accident. And I have a lot of the, of course, the silk glazes are all transparent. Let's see what we got in there. I haven't used them in forever. What's Sunburst? Yellow. Honey Amber, that's really pretty. Let's see if they're any good anymore. Because really, I haven't used them and I can't even think. So we're going to use products that don't see the light of day very often. Let me get a toothpick out. And I'm not sure, have you used the silks, anybody? I have zippers and sewing machine and small cotton curtains. There you go. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to water this down or not. I guess, okay, this is the cocoa silks. These, I mean, I used a lot out of them. So it's not like it's huge wastage. I use these a ton. I'm going to add some water to it and see if I can get it more liquid. I don't know why I couldn't, because they are water soluble, I'm pretty sure. If they're not dried hard, you know. And right now they're about the consistency that I could rub them on. So, yeah, I love the silks too. I love the silks. And actually, I think I bought those because of Rach. Let me see. I'll treat it like a rub. Yeah, see how nice the silks are as a rub? So now that I've started that, I'll just go ahead and finish it. Yeah, I love the silks. But they're acrylic based, so if they dry, you know, like if you catch them before they're completely dry, you can save them. If they're completely dry, there's no saving them. So, oops. And now I wish I'd left more wrinklage if I knew I was going to do this, because the wrinkles are going to look way cool. I'll have this crap everywhere before I'm done. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to use them like rubs. This one's going to be very bronzy. And I'll only do it up to about that blue. And then I'll let the blue take over. I guess I'll get the rest of my silks out and try and rescue them before they all go bad, you know? Sticky. Why don't your links work? Yeah, the color helps. I'm going to add a little bit of, let's try the Lumiere. I bought these. They're a Jacquard product. And when I ordered the Jacquard alcohol inks, I thought I was getting two different sets of these, but I wasn't. I was getting the paints and the alcohol ink. So I just saved them. These are also an acrylic product. So like they'll be water soluble until they're dry. And then when they're dry, done deal. Just going to add some of this pewter here and there to try and hide that seam a little bit. Maybe hope I'm not drawing more attention to it. I don't think so. The pewter is awesome. Finger painting. Now I'm only going to use this into up around the, well, I guess I could go over the blue. Let's see. I don't want to obliterate the blue though, because I like blue. Yeah, when this is all done, you won't see I can't even find the places where I had to fix it. So that's good. All right, if you got suggestions, what you want me to try or do next, holler. I like these Lumiere paints too, Eileen. They're pretty nice. Glad I kept them rather than sending them back. So if you're a shimmery person, you'll like this bag. Because they are shimmery paints. Both the silks and the Lumiere are shimmery. Put some collage on it. Okay. Just washing my hands. You expected them to be flimsy, but yeah, these bags are pretty sturdy. And then by the time you add the matte medium and other stuff on it, they're only going to be sturdier. Yeah. Let's see what kind of circles I got. I mean, I've got tons of collage papers in there if I go get my magicals and stuff like that. Let's just see what we've got here. Here's some of the Timmy tissue with gold glitter on it. You want me to put orange on it, Eileen? I have to go pick up your son from school. Okay, Jersey. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Okay, if I'm going to use those, I'm going to ink them in black. Do I still have some of your tissue? Joycey, I probably do, but it's probably in the bedroom in a big old pile of collage papers. But I probably do, yes. I'm looking for colors that might match on here. These dark ones, I think they're going to look good. Like that turquoise, that's not going to look good on there. It's just not the right color. But those other Timmy tissue ones look good. And some of them, most of my stuff is always so bright, you guys, that I don't end up with. And I don't want to put this because it's cardstock, and that's going to have a tendency to want to pop off, right? Looking what we got. Purple is not good. Purple's not a good color. I do like those gold ones, though. And look at Eileen. I've got some wrapping paper circles. Foil. Okay, the green might be good. Now, do what you want now that I got the base done. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to add some of this Timmy tissue? I'm going to ink these edges if I'm going to use them with black. Because black is always good, no matter what. Black is good. And right now, all she's doing is making sure that I make this a big, fat mess. We'll have to do one that has bright colors on it. Because this is just an earthy one. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of these Timmy tissues. Use 3 on a side or something. If I can find another one. But I got to ink the edges first. But now matte medium over will dull the shimmer. A little bit, but not completely. No, you'll still be able to tell that it's shimmery. Yeah, the foil wrapping paper. She's such a pain. And if these won't ink because they're so flimsy, I'll get out my black chalk pencil and draw around them after I get them on. We'll see what it does to the shimmer. I should get out next week some of the Timmy tissue and the Magicals and make some more of these circles. They've been awesome. I've really, really liked them. But another thing you could do is, you know, the beast cover that I made out of the magical papers, that would make a really good one of these bags too. And you could have a bag that matches your beast. I haven't decorated my beast this year at all. It's just black cover, just like everybody else's. I'm going to add some other black, just dots as well. Because I want black on it. I have to go home by bus tomorrow. Oh, man. You haven't started your beast yet? Vicky, get busy. I played in my beast. That's actually the only art I did this weekend. I was going to paint a picture of flowers and then got sidetracked by the yard work. So all I really did was doodle and mess around in the beast. All right. Well, I've got this out. Where would I keep? I know where it is. There, this one I think will work. But I want circles. Love me some circles. Looking for a small stencil that has the teeny tiny holes. Here it is. And this ink should, it may not be real black, but it should show up. Okay, it does. Cool. All right, I'm liking this. This group is addictive. It is. Hi, Kathy. Kathy. It's a good group. Yeah, I'll bet you'll be eager to get home. Jean, you've been gone a while. So if I was you, 3 days for me is about as long as I like to be away from home. After that, I'm like, just get me home. Whatever you do, just get me home. All right. I'm cool with that. I'm going to matte medium that down. We must have used Grab a Guy Gold on those. And it's not moving too much, so that's a good thing. That Grab a Guy Gold in the Magicals, that is some pretty, pretty stuff. And I'm not shimmery, but I do like that. Okay, that's cool looking. That piece cool. Looking good, dull colors. But oh well. We'll do a bright one if we have time. I've got about an hour left. Let me, I'm trying not to paint too much because the gold that I used on those circles is wanting to bleed a little bit. And I don't want to get it all over the place. So I'm going to dry this and then I can go over it again with matte medium. But yeah, I don't want to start getting it muddy looking because right now I like the way it looks. I'm going to blow those circles all over the place, which will make Eileen happy. What's this time left stuff? You turn into a pumpkin? Well, I don't turn into a pumpkin, but I have real life that needs attending to, like showers, dinner, stuff like that. And this morning while I was watching Dee Dee, I was trying to get some other stuff done. So, yeah. Just real life stuff, you know. As much as I like to hang out in art, I still do have real life out there. And the paint that I put down, the Lumiere and the silk, should not be moving at this point because it's dry. All right, where's my other two circles? Looking. First time to your channel. Hi, Dee. I've seen you at Dee Dee's. So welcome to my channel. What could I tell you about my channel? I do whatever Eileen tells me to do because I don't like her bitching at me. How about that? I'm going to put that one right up there, but I got to cut it off straight. I do a little bit of everything here, honestly, except color. I don't do color books. I wish I could do color books. I guess I just don't have the patience. I tried, and I own a lot, but I just, for whatever reason, I can't do the color books. So, but we have fun other ways. Look at my finger. I should put one of those cardboard ones under it, right? That would give it some stability. There you go. Now I'm thinking. Okay, before I glue these down, I'll put some of the ink. What a mess. I don't want to mess. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll switch this around and do this over here to make that less obvious. I think I will. Okay, bye, Nanamo. Have a great evening. You have problems coloring? Yeah, Kia, I don't know. It's something about with my patience. I just don't, I don't know. I just can't do it. I really thought when color books came out, I thought, oh man, I'm going to love this. And then in reality, it was like, I just could not get into it. I just couldn't. Now I can draw a picture and color it just fine. But to sit down and color in a coloring book, I wish I could do that. I think it would be so awesomely relaxing. You know, you feel like you're doing something and getting something done too. It did not work out that way for me. And I know it's for a lot of people, it's stress relieving. I'm not one of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go over the giveaway again before I end the stream. Let me, oops. Oh, that was just a bubble. It wasn't actually matte. I thought I just squeezed the matte medium bottle and sent matte medium flying, but I didn't. I don't know if I want another gold one on here or not. I try and keep it to uneven numbers, and I don't know if I have any more of those gold circles. So I have blue, but I don't want blue on there. I like the blue that's on there. I have some really cool circles, though. I will say that, since I've become a circle hoarder. My circles are going to probably go in one of these bags. Or hell, I might give them both away. I don't know. Nope, I don't have any more of those gold ones, so I'm going to have to make some more. But not today, later. And then this is just like trash that Eileen made me keep. She does that. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. Get that dry, for one, before I put my finger in it again. Oh, Vicky's saying it doesn't work for her either. Isn't that weird? I wonder what it is. And I don't know if when I was a kid, I think I colored a lot as a kid. All right, I'm not sure what else I want to do. I think I'm going to go around the whole edge of the bag in the black just to tie it all together a little bit. And I'm thinking that because this is permanent ink, when it's dry, it should not rub off on your skin and stuff. Or I'll just cover it with another coat of matte medium to keep it in place. Then I know it's not going anywhere. Well, this turned out cool. I like this. All right, Eileen, do I have to say the words out loud? I'll wait for her to answer. Oh, that's something on my finger. It's kind of cool and grungy all at the same time. I like that. Next, we got to work on the birds. Eileen's not answering me. Photo from the scavenger hunt. What, the circles? Read chat. You have a small bag of circles? Oh, you just add them to stuff, Kia. A circle makes everything better. Look at that. Don't you think a circle makes everything better? Thanks, Kim. All the circles. Oh, I cut circles out of anything that is just left over. That's how I ended up with all these circles. but I will use them. You would put your watercolor pans in it. What a great idea. Cool, Kathy. Well, the thing is, I'll show it again before I end the stream. There's our bag. One of them. I don't know that I want anything else on it, Eileen. No, the mandalas make me crazy. And I love straight lines, rulers. I love all that, Vicki. And drawing a mandala absolutely makes me crazy. And coloring them makes me crazier. And you'd think it'd be just the opposite. Okay, here's the second bag. And it's got the Timmy bird collage papers on it. It's not even completely dry yet. I've got to dry it. The things I like best about this are the lettering. This birdie darling. And of course, the birds. The birds' little eggs should be hatching if they're not hatched already. So let's see how we can grudge this. Leave it. Don't clutter it up. It looks good. See, I'm loving this one just the way it is too. But let's add some blue. Let's add some blue Lumiere to this. What the hell? We could make another one just like it. I mean, we really could. So let's, oh, and another thing I want to add some green. She wants green. So let's add green and blue. I like this halo blue gold. Let's get some green out. And I want to add the Finnabar waxes. Oh, those things, you guys. If you're going to splurge on anything, honestly, you want to splurge on the Finnabar waxes. They smell so good. They're pretty. They're shimmery. And I'm not a shimmery girl, but there's something about them. They're really nice. And I'm going to get out the, oh my God, these are bright. This one's a bright color. The Celadon green in the silks. This is a bright green. I kind of would like to stay with earthier greens, though. I'll show you the Finnabar. Where's some of that paper? All right, we're going to do a little test since we have some extra paper left over. This wax, oh, you guys, spend the money and get yourself a pot of this. And Eileen, Kathy will tell you, Kathy got some. And I might have to get something to rub this with. The smell is flippin' to die for. I'm not kidding. Splurge isn't a word in my vocabulary. Bargain hunting girl. I hear you, Julie, but this, honestly, this is one thing. There aren't many products that I say you have to go get, or you know, like you'll be sorry. This is kind of, it is waxy. Like you can see it's making the paper waxy, but it smells so dang good you want to lick everything. I haven't gotten all the colors yet, Eileen, because you ordered them before I did and I didn't get them. But have no fear. I don't have a problem going back. I wonder how it compares to Deco Art Metallic Wax. I don't know, Vicki. I can't tell you that because I've never, ever been big on waxes. I've just never ordered them, never been big on them. And I'm not even sure what made me order these, to be honest. Look at that blue. Ah, that is so pretty. So I can't compare them to other products. That blue just takes over. So that one's not a good option. I get done streaming. I look like I haven't bathed in a week. I already did that green. All right, let's check out the emerald green. Okay, now this silk appears to be fine. It just needs to be. Oh, you got yours from Joggles. Okay, I got mine from Paint and Paper Studios, Xandra's store. And I need to go back. But I know Z's just probably been up to her neck in therapy. And so, you know, I'll just go back and check her store later. Yeah, the green silk, the Celadon is is fine. This just seems like too bright a color, Eileen, but we'll give it a go. We'll try it anyway. And it's shimmery. Yeah, that's bright green, man. Just trying out all our colors, seeing what we like. Because these I've never used. This one is the Halo Blue Gold. And they're all shimmery. Oh, now that blue green is really pretty, unless that came off my finger. Let me get a fresh baby wipe and clean my finger off. Yeah, that blue is too dark. These are yummy, Kathy. I'm going to make sure my finger's clean because that blue-green, if it really comes out like that, that's my color right there. It does come out like that. This? Where have you been all my life? That's turquoise. Don't want that. Here's the other green, pearlescent emerald. Let's give that a go. Because right now, this is the front runner with maybe some of the fin wax. And emerald, everybody knows what color emerald is, but yeah, that's pretty bright too. But I could maybe thin it down. Okay, bye, Dee Dee. Go have fun. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow. Sunset gold. Since we're playing with it, let's find out what the sunset gold is. Since I've never ever tried these. These are going to end up, I bet, in the Beast too. Oh, now that's a nice soft gold. Yeah, that's really pretty. Metallic russet. Oh, there's some nice colors here. Trying to think what other green I would have that would be a little bit more muted than that emerald. Yeah, that's too red. Don't want that. Are you guys seeing what I'm doing here with these colors? Just checking them out. Okay, right now, this is the front runner. I think I've got all the Lumières out of there. Yeah, I did. And then I've only got emerald green silk. Let's see if I've got another silk color. Let's see. AJ's going the gold. Mix some magicals in a matte medium. Because I don't have a big enough mess yet, right, Eileen? All right, I will do some of the matte mediums, or the magicals in a matte medium. We can try that. Because I do have some great greens in the magicals. So what the heck? Sorry, just bonked the camera. So if you end up with a headache, that's why. All right, before I make another huge mess, let me clean this up a little bit. She does this to me all the time. All the time. Like if one mess isn't enough, here, get 15 craps out. All right, now at least we won't have paint all over everything. We just use the magicals. Well, duh, I know. I want to try, we're going to do some matte medium with the magicals. Because right now, I like that. And if I could lighten that blue wax, I wouldn't mind that. So let's just get a little tub out. Put a little bit of matte medium in it. Which was it? The avocado. I think the avocado green is awesome. And I could, well, I don't know how the, did we ever do the magicals on top of matte medium, Eileen? I don't remember if we did or not. Yeah, this one's looking pretty. Now, there's two ways I could do this. Of course, if I put the matte medium down, then it's just going to sit there and powder. It's never going to Okay, see how it's real transparent, but it's got that green sheen to it? I like that okay. I could add more to it too. Because there are some nice earthy kind of greens in the Magicals. There really are. You don't get any of the real bright greens. Just darkening it up a little bit just to see what we end up with. Let me get my glue brush. That's a really pretty green. Do you like that, Eileen? I think that's really nice. It might look really light to you guys. Now we're just making a mess because we can. Where's my little bit of spray bottle? If I start wetting down the matte medium, it's going to take a week to dry, but that's really pretty, and the speckles in it look really cool. All right, I'm about ready to make a decision. I've played enough. I really like that avocado green color with the speckles in it. And I'm going to add that Lumiere. That wasn't the one. It was the blue gold that I liked, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or the pearlescent emerald. Now I can't remember. Why don't you guys let me forget? No, I think it was the little one that was blue. Yeah, it's that, not that one. It's this one. All right. I think I have my color scheme coming up, man. Yeah, that's the one. Those two together. All right, going in the trash. All right, come on, bag. I'll mix a little bit more. All right, whoever you are. If you come into the stream, please speak English. We don't have the ability to translate, and we have no way of knowing what you're saying. So we just prefer English, if you don't mind. And that way we know nobody's being offended or anything like that. So yeah, I got the blue gold. Okay, thanks, Julie. Sometimes I feel bad, that's kind of the rule, but honestly, not being able to read or speak 100 languages, yeah, you kind of just got to go with what you got. All right, I'm not going to cover up this entire background. I think I'm going to finger paint it like I did that last one and mix them together. So, yeah, my fingers will never be clean again, even if I do wash my hair. Usually that's what I do. When I'm done streaming, I go up, take a shower, and wash my hair, and then my fingers get clean that way, because otherwise they'll never get clean. So let's give it a go and see. That's still really light. I want it darker than that. It's okay, Mark. The only one I worry about is Eileen. She's the one who will get crazy if I throw away good trash. Oh my gosh, look at all the dang trolls we're getting in here. I must be like a troll magnet. I'm pretty sure I'm a troll magnet. All right, that's a little bit darker. Now I'm just going to kind of paint it on any old which way. but I'm going to leave some of the white and I'm going to add the blue to it. So and while it's still wet, I'm going to drop some of the actual magicals into it. So we get that speckled kind of appearance. The crazy thing about magicals is, like, this one is called avocado, Aloha Avocado, and the powder itself is like cream colored. There's no green, there's no blue. And then when you get it actually wet, you get green and blue. All right, Eileen, are you liking this green? Is this okay? Now I'm going to put the halo blue in there. Yeah, the green is really pretty. Now we're going to try this blue with it. I can still wipe it off because I'm working on top of matte medium, right? So if there's something about this I don't like, I can still, as long as it's wet, I can still get it up. And I did not intend to get that much of that green on there. So I'll just kind of mix it in with that green so it blends. You don't know if it's actually green or blue. I can always make one with just a white background too, but this is pretty. I like this, okay? I'm cool with this. The Lumiere, no, it must be still wax from there. It's looking pretty. The blue adds to it. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to try. This is scary stuff, but I'm going to try some of the lighter blue of the fin wax. Just, you want to know why I want to do that? Because I want it to smell so dang good. This is going to be the best smelling bag in America. I'll leave some of it dark and some of it real light. Try not to get it up on the zipper because I'm not sure, but I kind of think it might affect the way it zippers up or not. Okay. Now, down in here, I'm going to put some more of those specks. Will that be permanent? Yeah, the Lumiere paints are acrylic. The matte medium, the magicals would be permanent if I got them completely dissolved. The ones that I put in there, because they're in matte medium, I think will be permanent. And then the whole thing will get a coat of matte medium when it's all said and done. So everything will be set when I'm done. You just bought pretty colored bags. What, you didn't want to do them on your own, Dorothy? I'm going to add a little bit of water down in here, and I'm going to add some more of the magicals, the powders, so I get speckles. I don't want them to go all crazy. And then hopefully they won't move. If they do, oh well, stuff happens, right? But I like when it looks speckly. And then I'll blow this like crazy. I don't think I want to add circles to this one. I'm trying to think if there's anything I do want to add. I really like that Tim Holtz bird paper. I think it's, then you can still see what's inside. Doesn't matter when it gets in a bag. I forget I own it anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to dry this side so then I can flip it over and do the other side, and I should have enough material left. That wax smells so good. Oh, I know I say that a lot, but it really does. The blue and green is really pretty, I think. I might add a little bit of brown in the next layer. All right. Heat gun. I know Jean's sitting out there wishing, God, I wish she would add some splatters to that. A DIY genius, you think? Getting dry enough, I can flip it over. I hope it stays. When I put the matte medium back on it, I hope it stays like that. Okay, it's pretty dry enough. All right, this is what it looked like before we started adding stuff. So you guys, are you happy that we added stuff or not? I'm glad. I'm happy. Even though originally I was just like, leave it just like that. It's perfect. Now I'm liking it with the color. Where did I get the bottles? I got the bottles from Wish. Oh, are you talking about these little bottles? That's the only bottles I can think of you're talking about. These little bottles I got from Wish. I think I searched for, well, I think I searched for a lot of different things, but the one that worked was small storage with caps. I did, Joycey. Yeah, and then with the lid, and they're screw-on lids. No, well, they're just push-on lids. And then I used a hot needle to put the holes in it. And then this is just that tacky stuff that you can use to hang pictures or whatever. And I just cover up the holes so that it doesn't get any moisture. But they stand up straight, so it's not like they'd be falling over, spilling all the time. And then the little container that I put them in, like this, that came from Dollar Tree. It's a bathroom organizer, I think. I found it in the cosmetic department. And then this is all the swatches of the magical colors that I have. So it's just like a cool little kit right there. Get your magicals on. Oops. Take that. How'd you like that? You want another one of those? Yeah, it works out good. You're wrong? Nah, you weren't wrong. Whatever Eileen said is correct. Yeah, she's never wrong. So whatever she said, pay attention. All right, I'm going to do this side just like I did the other side. I'm going to finger paint the green. And that seam, Eileen, did you notice that seam? Matches perfect. Perfect. Hi, Jan. Yeah, that was a free amusement park ride. Finger painting, Jan. Eileen sent me these crazy fun bags, so I'm decorating them. They're zipper bags, plastic zipper bags. You can be able to see through them until Eileen and I get done with them, and then you can't. All right, that paint dried. I don't think I can bring it back to life. Yeah, a little bit. All right, here we go. Well, I'm glad I got to use these paints that I've never used before. And really, I'm using just like a drop of this stuff. I'm not using any at all. But it goes out green, and then when you rub it, it goes blue. So it's really cool. I'm just going to go ahead and use up the rest of this matte medium. In any place where there's like those big areas of not much, I'll go ahead and try and get the speckles in there again. All right. And these magicals, you guys have seen how often I've played with these magicals. I've not replaced any other than the original set that Eileen bought me, which was what, 2 years ago? I mean, a little bit goes a long way, you guys. Even though sometimes I get carried away, right, CB? I'm kind of thinking I might want some like navy blue. Maybe, well, no, I was going to edge the back, ink the edge. Why can't I not? Magicals are magical. They are. And maybe it's when I'm asleep at night, the containers refill or something. I don't know, but they just they last forever. I'm going to ink the edges of this one. I was thinking brown and grunge it up a little bit. Because here's the other bag. For those who came in late, we grunged it up pretty good. So let me dry this, and we'll decide what we want to, on rare occasion. There you go. Thank you, CB. I need to move the camera up. I'm just hitting it with everything. All right, you know what? I really would like to do one of these bags the way I did the beast. The mosaic kind of with the circles and all that. I really think I want to do that. So I'm going to have to make some papers. And I like the idea of this see-through. So I'm going to have to do magical papers on some heavier duty tissue. Or maybe vellum. Vellum would be good. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. because I want a beast bag. Yeah, Magicals are just pigment and powder. And they're different colored pigments to make up the color that they're telling you it is, right? So like the brown, when you sprinkle the brown, you get like blues, greens, oranges. It's just like color mixing, only it's way cool because you never know what you're going to get. And yeah, it's just way cool. All right. When I get this one dry, I'm thinking with the birds and stuff, this one doesn't need a bunch added to it. I don't think. You guys tell me what you think, but I think this one, just with the birds and the lettering, I think it's awesome. And I'm going to ink the edges so it looks old. And can you use matte medium on vellum? Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't, Kathy. I'm just thinking. I don't know why you couldn't use. I'll do an experiment. They're very magical. They are. Hi, Lynn. Thank you. I'm kind of liking it just as it is. I'm think if I start adding stuff to it, it just detracts from the prettiness of the paper. And when I make the paper to go with the bag, I'll make enough so that I can do my beast at the same time. Sometimes Vellum gets bumpy with it. He said, yeah, I know it warps. That's why I'm going to do an experiment. But I think if it's evenly moist, it may not warp so bad. That's what I'm thinking, but that might be wishful thinking, Kathy. Just checking the powder. It's not coming off on my fingers, so I think the powder pretty much will stay in place. Okay, that's pretty dry. All right. The way I can test is try and lick it with, nope, those powders, those powders that are in there, they're not going to move at all now. So that's happy. That makes me very, very happy. You're still at work. Ugh. I feel sorry for you. All right. Hang on. I just thought of something. There's been a helicopter off and on outside my window almost since when I started streaming. I wonder what they're out there looking for. Unless it's just GRDA doing a tour of the lake or something, but that's weird. You hardly ever hear helicopters out here. The government's after me? Not yet. They have. Wait till they get a chance to look at my taxes. No, I do. I mean, honestly, last thing I want to do is get in the government's attention. That's for darn sure. I am totally honest. They get their money more than they deserve because they don't spend it wisely. Buttholes. Yeah, don't get me started on the government. That just gets me in a bad mood. All right. Oh, I watched the weirdest movie. I don't like scary, icky, caca movies. That's a good description, isn't it? But it came up on my Netflix for trending or something. I don't know what, but it was called Apartment 407. Are the waxes you are using by Prima? No, these waxes are Finnabar. Now, Prima may distribute them. I don't know. Art Alchemy. These are Finnabar. They are distributed by Prima Marketing. So yeah. Anyway, this movie that I watched over the weekend. Yesterday was movie day at my world because my allergies were so bad and I didn't feel that great. And I watched a movie called Apartment 407. Has anybody seen or heard that? I didn't really want to put that across the top, but it's there now. Apartment 407. Yeah, they are Prima. Prima distributes them. Puts her name on them. So Apartment 407. Has anybody have to look it up? Oh man, that is really, it's got some pretty graphic scenes in it. So if you're the least bit squeamish about sex or anything like that, you might not want to watch. I'm not squeamish about that junk. I grew up with boys. Talk about a weird movie, but it's based on a true story of a woman who is abducted and used as a sex slave. And the numbers they quoted at the end of that movie were frightening, you guys, of the number of people who are abducted and sold. It's not scary. It's very disturbing. Yeah, it's not scary. I would say if I had to use a word, it's more disturbing than anything. I've heard about the whole sex trafficking and all that and have never looked it up. It's, probably because it's never affected me directly or anybody I knew. I never looked it up. But at the end of the movie, because it is based on a true story, they give statistics at the end of the movie. And honestly, it will open your eyes. Kat saw it. It is disturbing. That's the best word I can use. Jaws.com has it lots cheaper than Amazon right now. There you go. Monique's saying it is. And I guess the title of the movie, Jean, is Apartment 407. And yeah, the word I would use is disturbing. Kind of got me to get my head out of the sand a little bit because yeah, it is disturbing. That's the best word I could use. But honestly, I would say if you are the least bit squirmish, don't watch it. Because for entertainment value, now I'd rather watch something that when it's all over with, I end up feeling good. I don't have to think about the problems of the world. That to me is more my kind of entertainment is, man, I just want to feel good. I don't want, but it's something that is real in our world. So I guess it doesn't hurt us to be exposed to stuff like that. So I watched that yesterday and, again, I have a hard time recommending it or not recommending it. I don't know. And the other one I watched was Generation Wealth. Oh, in this country, the numbers were mind-boggling. We make up a third of the world's sex trafficking numbers. A third. So if you think it's somebody else's problem, you need to get over yourself because it's not. It's right here and it's happening right under our noses. And the guys they use to get her into their trap is something every one of us would fall for. Not me anymore because I'm too damn old, but as a younger woman, I think any one of us would have fallen for the guys. So yeah, it was eye-opening. And then the other one I watched, because really I sat my butt on the couch most of the day yesterday, was Generation Wealth. And it's by a famous photographer. Damn it, I can't think of her name. But it's about people who made decisions in their younger life in pursuit of the almighty dollar, you know. And I think all of us, it probably, well, I don't think I ever was, but it's 25 years later. Annie Leibovitz, no. Is that her name? No, I don't think it was Leibovitz. Is it Annie Leibovitz, Kathy? Maybe it is. But anyway, she did a documentary 25 years ago. And then goes back and sees some of those same people 25 years later. And that's a really interesting thing. I enjoyed it. I would say I would recommend that. You know, most of us, I'm sure, are old and our values are in place. But for young people to really check their values, I would say it would be valuable to watch. Okay, you can't really see my seams or where the bottom is tucked up, so I like that. All right, so I got the edges all waxed. You can see my seam a little bit here, but it's definitely not obnoxious. Okay, I'm going to let these dry a little bit. Oh, you know what? Since I did that gold along the top, I guess I came back and did it. Maybe I ought to put the brown up there too. But it's got the black, so I don't know. What do you think it needs? What time is Paula on? Oh, I was going to ask Eileen. I think she said 8. Did she say 8? Yes, CB. That's if you watch Generation Wealth, yeah, that's pretty much the moral of the story. Power and money corrupt completely. Yep. I'm glad at a young age I decided I would much rather have love in life than money. Chopper looking for pot farm. Oh, here on the lake? Well, here now it's gotten pretty much legal, so people can grow it legally now, Vicki. I never thought the day I would see the day in Oklahoma, because we're right in the middle of the Bible Belt, and it's an uber conservative state for the most part. I never thought I would see it legalized in Oklahoma, but here you go. My brother's been doing a ton of work for the people who are putting up the grow buildings. They need amazing amounts of air conditioning, believe it or not. It's just medical in Oklahoma, yes. But you know what, Vicki, the whole thing is, if you need medical, Lauren Greenfield, that's it, Kathy. Yeah, that's the movie. Watch it. Yeah, Lauren Greenfield is the director, and the movie's really about her. Yeah, it's good. It's worth your time, I think. You're still behind. Yeah, we have medical, but the truth is, if you want medical marijuana, if you want marijuana in Oklahoma, you're going to get it. Yeah, and that's the way it's going down here, Jean, is it's legal if it's purchased through approved stores and outlets. You have no medical there yet, you'll get it. You just grow your own. I used to too, Eileen. Now I have to hit up my brother. Actually, I'm a proponent of medical marijuana. So if you're not, that's good too. But I am. I think if it can help somebody, why in the world would we deny them the help that they need? That's just me. Because you can get the benefits of marijuana without the hallucinogens. But I don't know why you'd do that. Just do the hallucinogens too. And the part that makes you eat Twinkies. Everybody needs the part that makes you eat Twinkies. Once big money oligarchs figure out how to monetize it, tax it, it will be legal. Well, they've got that figured out, Vicki. That's pretty much, that's a done deal now. I've been around so many drugs, you would pass out. Yeah, see, I have too. You know, throughout my life here and there. My high school was full of it. College, oh my God, college was insane. So yeah, I've been around it. So, and in that respect, I'm pretty liberal. I really am. So anyway, what do you think? Do you think the bag needs any more? Here's our 2 bags. I like them. You did good, Eileen. You did really good. I like the bird one. It's cool. You worked above DEA? Oh my God, Eileen. Mitt Romney's growing it now. I'm sure if it's regulated to ensure the quality, biggest issues dealers are speccing with other drugs. Yeah, that's why I think you need to go to the approved methods of getting it. You really like the Tim Holtz bird bag? Yeah, they came out pretty good. I will go ahead and put another coat of matte medium on them just to make sure that none of the products that I put on wipe off. But yeah, these were fun, and I'm going to make some more. So yeah, if it's synthetic, just don't do it. But yeah, for $12 for 12 bags, you can get some cool bags. And I actually like that you can see the strings through here. It gives it really nice texture. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Okay, and then just quickly, let me go over. Next Monday, I will be giving away the watercolor box. It will end up being just like this one, only a different size. It's all dry now. So there's the tray. It's very stable. I got to get another stick to put in there. And then whatever happens in the bottom of the box is going to be up to you. And if you, I probably will go ahead and put the spacers so that when you sit your tray down, it's like there'll be a hidden compartment underneath like mine. So you can get a porcelain dish to put in there or keep your paintbrushes or whatever. And what you have to do to enter the contest is on this video, after it's done rendering and all that, and it's up on my channel, leave a comment telling me what a creep Eileen is. I mean, telling me how awesome I am and that you want to be entered in the contest. And I'll put your name in the contest. And next Monday, I will do random.org and we'll give away the box. And I'll show it again. So, yeah. Okay, Paula's on 8 Eastern, which is 7 Central. So I think I'm going to talk Robert into pizza again. I know that's so indulgent and my butt is big enough, but I so want pizza and a shaky milk tonight. So I was just thinking, should I give one of these away? Should we do a giveaway right now or should we wait? Don't bother, ladies. I'm going to win. All right, real quickly, let's go ahead and give one of the bags away. Well, hell, let's give them both away. I can make more. All right, let me find my phone. So hopefully you haven't left yet. Let's do a giveaway for the people who are in chat right now. We'll just go over my time for a little bit. Getting my phone, pulling up random.org. We've got how many people? 65 people watching. You don't need the bags. Well, then don't participate. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give away both of them. So it'll be the first two people closest to whatever number. We've got 65 people here, so let's do 1 through 70. What the heck? This tool helps select your carrier. What the hell? Something really old just popped up on my phone. That is so weird. Okay. So let's pick a number between 1 and 70. When I type go, one number only. If somebody chooses your number, sorry. After I type go. All right. Here we go. Got it. So it's going to be 1 through 70, and the rules are pretty much just like at Dee Dee's. One number only after I type in go. Okay. Okay. 1 through 70. And I'll get a Post-it note out, so we'll put names on it. And the first winner will get to choose which one they want. And I'll give you guys a minute. Drink my coffee. All right. Has everybody got their number in? Get your number in, because I'm going to type stop here in just a minute when I don't see any more numbers going in. All right. I'm going to type in stop, stop, stop. All right. I'm going to generate the number. The number is 12. So the first two people, without going over to 12. God, we got a lot of people here and not many people put numbers in. Michelle Lambert, you got 11, so you are definitely a winner. And it looks like AJ. Yep, Michelle and AJ. All right, Michelle, you are closer and you are first, so tell me which one you want. I'm so glad you guys won. So tell me which ones you like. Michelle gets to choose first, and then the other one will go to AJ. And I might throw some other just stuff in there with it. You won. You want the bird one? All right, Michelle's getting the bird one. And AJ will get the other one. The one thing I might need, AJ's name is really Amy. I have your address, Amy. Let me make sure that I have it in my book. Yeah. Are you still on Chandler Heights? AJ, I have your address. Michelle, okay, so I have your address, Amy. Michelle, I'm going to type in my email. If you will email me your address, I will mail you out the bag. So congratulations, you guys. And I think that's all I need. Just make sure you get me your address. I will be going to the post office, I hope by Thursday. Yeah, don't forget the dot after the M. So, yeah. So thanks for playing, you guys. These will get out to their new home this week. I probably will do some more. I don't know. If I decide to do some more bags and nobody's streaming, I might come on for a impromptu. You're sure welcome, Michelle. Thanks for coming and being a fib. So, yeah, and I know that's probably trying to focus on that. So, yeah, I might do an impromptu sometime this week so I can do some more. And I'll be thinking about fun stuff to put on it. So, I'll see you guys tonight at Paula's, 8 o'clock Eastern. So, yeah. I know the camera's going crazy. So, I'm out of here. You guys go have some fun. And I will talk to you later. Adios, amigos.